Welcome back to Podcasting 2.0 in Practice. Hi listeners, this homework is just for the podcasters. So if that's not you, you can nip off to the common room and take a well-deserved break. Okay, podcasters, let's add some chapters. As I mentioned in the transcripts homework episode, you can choose to have these automatically inserted if you are using, for example, Captivate's Spark AI or Buzzsprout's Co-host AI. You can also adjust the inserted chapters using the instructions I'm about to give for manually adding chapters. If you have used an external system such as Swell AI or Podium, as discussed in the previous episode, you will be presented with a list of timestamps and suggested chapter headings, which you can manually apply to your episode. In Captivate, you can do this at the point of uploading your episode, or after that by going to episodes and clicking on the desired episode to get to the edit episode screen. Scroll down and click on the drop down for chapters. You can either play the audio and double click on the waveform at the point you want to add a chapter, or if you have timestamps, click on the Add Chapter button and type in the timestamp for the start of the chapter in the relevant box. Add a chapter heading, then a photo file and link if required. You can edit or delete your chapters from this screen at any time. If you use Captivate's Spark AI, these boxes will be automatically populated, but you can still go in and make changes as described. Don't forget to scroll down and click on either Update Draft Episode, Schedule Episode, or Update Episode, depending on where you are in your publishing schedule, after making any changes. On Buzzsprout, go to the episode you want to add chapters to and click on Add Chapter Markers. This will change to View/Edit chapters if you already have chapters in place. Click on Add New Chapter and input your timestamp, chapter title, and link and image as desired. Then click Create and input the info for the next chapter. If you have used Co-host AI, then the chapters will be automatically input, but you can change these by adjusting the timestamps or chapter heads as required and add pics and links if you want. Don't forget to click on Save and Update after making any changes. On rss.com, click on the icon of a bookmark with a plus sign, click Add Chapter, then type in the timestamp for the beginning and the end of the chapter. Add your chapter heading plus a photo and link if you wish, then click on Save. Your hosting company may do things a little bit differently, but from the advice I've given here, I'm sure you'll be able to figure out how to add chapters on other hosting companies. Visit creativityfound.co.uk/podcasting to find out more about my guests and access lots of useful podcast resources. If you'd like to get in touch, you can send a boost. But if you haven't got to that lesson yet, feel free to reach out to me on my Instagram account at Podcasting 2.0 in Practice. Are you thinking of starting your own podcast and looking for a little advice from someone who started from scratch and hasn't looked back? That's me, by the way. Then book a podcast startup sanity check with me so we can work together to clarify and simplify the process of starting a show. I have been podcasting with Creativity Found for 4 years. I have won and been shortlisted for prestigious podcast awards, been a guest on other people's shows, and attended many podcast-specific events in the UK and US, where I have made lots of podcasty pals across all genres. For my second show, Podcasting 2.0 in Practice, I have had the privilege of talking to industry experts as together we teach creators how to benefit from and implement the latest Podcasting 2.0 technologies. In this paid 4 hours chat, we can talk through your content idea, how to record, which platforms are worth the money, how to get your show to all the listening apps, what you need to know to future-proof your show, and much more. Please note, I will not tell you how to have a chart-topping show in your first week, nor how to pitch to sponsors. I will, however, act as a mentor whom you can run your ideas and questions past. The decisions you make with the knowledge you gain are all your own. Visit creativityfound.co.uk/podcasting to find out more. And there is, of course, a link in the show notes.